Hi everyone, it's Scrappy Treasures. I help you alter your clothes to fit you, and today I'm going to show you how to make your own do-it-yourself pride t-shirt. You can print whatever flag you want as long as it's a t-shirt that has a pocket. I think there's a few good reasons why you should, create it yourself instead of buying a pride t-shirt out somewhere else. One is a lot of times these companies that sell all of these like different rainbow t-shirts and stuff, the money doesn't actually go back to LGBTQ communities. Like it's just the company making money off of it. And I don't like that. That makes me feel icky. And so why not create your own design and then instead use the money you would have spent on this t-shirt to support your local LGBTQ community? Okay, I think that's a much better way to use your money. And the second reason, which is more important to me, is I can print whatever design I want, okay? Like the flag that I really like is what I call the QTPOC flag. It's the one that has the rainbow with the trans colors as a chevron and also the black and brown stripes for the POC community. And I haven't been able to find that flag just commercially, outside. And because this is a DIY, I can put this flag on a shirt. And that makes me really, really excited. So yeah, if you want to learn how to print whatever design you want onto your own t-shirt, then stick around. I will teach you how. Okay, so the materials you'll need are transfer paper, a t-shirt, scissors to cut fabric, and an iron. I also recommend a ruler and a fabric marker. Now for the t-shirt, okay, I recommend it to be a t-shirt with a pocket. I think it just looks a lot better when you print your pocket design onto an actual pocket. You can make it a fake pocket, but I think it just looks better when it's a real pocket. I chose a black t-shirt because I think any sort of color really just stands out on black, which is what I wanted. Now for the transfer paper, and not just regular transfer paper, dark transfer paper. Okay, regular transfer paper does not transfer white ink, meaning if you have white on your flag, it won't transfer onto your shirt, okay? It can only really be used on white t-shirts. But if you have a design that you want to print onto a black t-shirt or a colored t-shirt, you will need to use dark transfer paper. So I have linked below a place you can buy dark transfer paper. It's about like $10 to $15, which can be expensive for one t-shirt. But remember, it comes with 10 sheets, okay? So you can buy one, distribute the rest of the 9 to your friends, and you just made a t-shirt for like a couple dollars, okay? Now your transfer paper should come with several things already inside, okay? For the one I've linked below, it comes with a set of instructions, an ironing paper, your actual sheets of transfer paper, and on the back of each sheet there is graph paper, which you can use to cut in a straight line and measure. It makes it a lot easier for you, so definitely use that. So first measure your actual pocket on your shirt. Mine was about 4 inches wide by 4 inches long, and you want to measure all the way down to the tip of the V. Include that in your measurement. Now find your image, your flag, whatever you want to use. Just make sure it's high resolution. Now just size it to the size of your pocket. On Word, it's easy because if you click on View and then Ruler, you can easily just size your image to align with however many inches you need on your ruler. So I'm aligning mine with 4 inches wide and 4 inches long. And I'm just filling up the rest of my page with other flags because, I don't want to waste my transfer paper. Maybe I'll use it for something else. Once you print it on your transfer paper with any inkjet printer, it should look like this. How it looks on the paper is exactly how it's going to transfer. So if some of the ink isn't looking right, then you might want to print it again. Now you're going to cut on the design and cut it as neatly as you can. You can use the back side, which has the lined graph paper to make it easier for yourself. because once again, everything including the white ink is going to transfer. So the edges are going to show if they're crooked. Next, you're going to cut out the bottom V shape. I put mine right on top of my pocket and then folded it to match the V of my pocket. Then I just cut right onto that fold. Once you're all done, just refine the edge to be as smooth and straight as you can. And we're on to the next step. So first, turn on your iron to the highest heat setting. While that's heating up, you're going to peel the graph paper backing off of your design. Now you're going to iron the pocket on your shirt for about 30 seconds so that the surface is smooth and warm. Then place your design onto your shirt and make sure that it's placed exactly how you want it. Now, making sure your iron is on its highest heat, place the ironing paper on top of your design. Then, while holding it down lightly, iron it for 30 seconds. Very lightly because you don't want it to move the design or your fabric. But after 30 seconds, it should be set. Now you're going to press as hard as you can onto the iron and iron with force for 2 minutes. You're going to let that sit for 1 minute. Just let it cool down before you touch it. Then peel off the ironing paper. Once it's peeled off, just make sure it's fully attached to your shirt. If there's any gaps or any places which aren't fully sealed, then repeat the previous step. Now I noticed the edges of mine were a little bit weird, so I'm using a fabric marker that's the same shade as my t-shirt, and I'm using a ruler to go over all the edges. I'm also creating this frame inside the pocket because I think it just helps it look a little bit neater, and I didn't like how the edges were, so this helps it blend a little bit. You can use a Sharpie too, but a Sharpie will bleed a little bit if you put it in a machine wash, so make sure that you only hand wash it if you use a Sharpie. And there you go, there's your final t-shirt. Time to wear it. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed that tutorial. You can do this with any flag that you want. I have linked a bunch below and a downloadable PDF with all the steps in this tutorial that actually link to its spot in this video. And it includes a bunch of downloadable flags that you can print for your DIY. So yeah, I spent a lot of time filming, editing, making the graphics, making the PDF, all so that you can do it in 30 minutes or less. So please, 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 please make sure you subscribe and click the notification bell if you like this video because YouTube does not give you notifications unless you click the notification bell, which is so weird. But anyway, that's a different rant for a different day. I will see you next time. Bye!